Today's date is July 5th, 2012. July 5th, Thursday, 2012. And my name is Leslie Williams. And 7:33 a.m. And I'm making this prediction file in reference to my routes today. Walking towards Hazard Center Trolley Station, in reference to me being harassed by any California law enforcement agency in reference to me using a shopping cart. I'm going to Hazard Center Trolley Station, which literally has a corral for shopping carts, because there's numerous businesses in the community that have when people are shopping, like Food for Less or Ralph's or CVS or whatever, they go shopping at these locations and then return the cart over at Hazard Center Trolley Station, because there's a corral for shopping carts literally there. If I'm harassed by any California law enforcement agency, ticketed or arrested because of using one on today's date or any other date, especially within the next 30 calendar days, because the expedition is picking up towards me along my routes. If I am harassed or any incident, provocation, altercation, accusation, intimidation, or even assaults transpire towards me, especially in the next 30 calendar days, no matter where I'm at, or if I'm walking back and forth to where I'm going or where I'm coming from, it literally will be the direct concerted effort of this organized stalking expedition. This includes businesses 100%. They literally had the audacity yesterday to literally bring in the guy inside of Ralph's that assaulted me on the MTS bus on October 10, 2011. Go to YouTube and type in "learning disabled woman brutally assaulted on MTS bus" and make sure you look at that video closely, not only because of the assault, but because of the back structure of the bus, what's out of place, and meticulously look at everything that is in the YouTube comments feature of that video. They literally had the audacity to bring him into Ralph's last night because they knew I was going to Ralph's. And how did they know I was going to Ralph's? Because I'm literally subject to GPS tracking of where I'm at by my cell phone and by other methods that they have in reference to their technological capabilities. Understand this and be clear. I got to make this a short video file. But in order for you to understand in part what's happening towards me, go to YouTube and type in Organized Stalking 3. It's a YouTube channel. They did a couple of my videos, and in fact they made a couple of videos in my name, and you'll be able to view those videos by going to that YouTube video channel and thoroughly scrutinize what's on the other ones. Now, my name is Leslie Williams, and what they're doing is using the business community, which is a result of them using the community notification that is always directly associated to organized stalking and gang stalking expeditions. As a result, everybody I come into contact with in reference to environments like businesses, universities, libraries, even my transportation routes, which the assault on the MTS bus totally proves that. And then when you meticulously look at what's in the comments feature of that video, you'll clearly be able to see that a university played a role in that assault on the MTS bus. Now you're going to, like I said, meticulously scrutinize everything that's in the comments feature of that video. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm literally subject to organized gang stalking tactics by business employees, business management. Okay, let's see if I hear, oh my god, in the background some people are getting ready to walk by. Anyways, I'm literally subjected to, oh my god, is a direct conversation tactic of organized stalking. They get them to walk by this area, down the sidewalks, either the sidewalk that's across the street or the one that's really close to me. And it's pretty close to me. It's about 15 feet away up on a hill. And they literally get them to act in specific ways that are directly associated to sensitization tactics of organized stalking, which is nothing but physical gestures and direct conversation tactics. Again, my name is Leslie Williams. Today's date is July 5th, 2012. And I'm in San Diego, California, and I'm literally subjected to intimidation, accusations, assaults, threats of assaults, staged incidences along all my routes: business routes, walking routes, trolley stations, bus routes, bus stops, and everywhere I go. And the business community, they have got the business community on board in these campaigns like you would not believe. They were hoping to stage an incident last night in Ralph's by bringing the individual that assaulted me on the MTS bus inside of Ralph's while I was there. Yeah, I couldn't believe they had the audacity to do that. And I stepped back from the situation. It was nothing but a stage street theater hoping to use me as a result of noticing him, and probably hoping for me to get out my video camera and then literally using him to assault me again because of it. That's literally what they're doing. They're literally staging incidences on getting people to engage in organized gang stalking tactics towards me for me to see. Then when I get out my video camera to take a picture of them, because they know I'm uploading video pictures of people they put along my path because of the cyber surveillance that's attached to organized stalking. So they were probably hoping that I get out my video camera to take a picture of him, and then he assaults me for, or at least creates an incident based on the accusation of she taking video pictures of me. I don't know why. Okay, this was going to be a tag teaming street theater that they were going to bring about in Rouse towards me by using somebody that they knew I would react to. Yeah, and what he did was he literally tried to get me to walk to the back of the store by following him, where it would have been a great environment for him to assault me, because in the back of the store, there's nowhere near as much as customers in the back of the store than there is in the front. Okay, because when you think about it, when people are in grocery stores, a huge amount of people are in the front of the store checking out in relation to people that are just shopping in the back of the store where the meat is. And I've been in the store practically every single day, so I know what I'm talking about because I go through every aisle. And they placed him in an aisle that I always go through. That's when I first noticed him. And this was nothing but a staged event that they were hoping to bring about towards me. Alright, right now I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams, and I'm literally subject to organized gang stalking tactics by Ralph's employees, Ralph's management, by the security over at Friars Mission Center where Ralph's is located at. And now they're switching off and playing a shell game with the security personnel that they're using. And why are they doing that? Because about a week ago, I caught a Friars Mission Center security staff taking a video picture of me. And I caught it on video and uploaded it. So now they switch security guards. Yeah, and they get them to act all nice towards me when I pass them by. And why did they do that? Because before I go into Ralph's or CBS or Burger King where I'm harassed at, they know that this digital tape recorder is running at all times, so they want to make it appear before I go into an environment that they're going to stage an incident in. They try to make it appear that the security guard's acting real nice to me, because it's going to be all of it's going to be caught in the same digital audio file. And then after the incident comes true, comes to fruition, it's a staged incident. Then the security is called and the security bans me. And so therefore, since it's going to be on the same audio file that the security guard was acting nice to me, then when I go to upload the whole incident, it's going to make it appear that the security guard didn't have a problem with me at all. That's why they're getting these people to act nice to me before an incident starts. So when an incident's caught on audio file, they can then turn around and say, well, why would this guy be part of it? It sounds like to me like he was acting nice to you. But check this out. Yesterday, as they seen I was following the guy who had me assaulted that they placed in Rouse, they shut down my audio camera, my digital camera that I'm using right now to take this video picture, and they shut down my digital tape recorder. Both were running on full powered batteries, and both had sufficient enough memory to tape record anything. Now, I made a video file before I even left this area, before I even went over to Friars Mission Center, that if an incident happened, there'd be a likelihood that they might shut my video and digital tape recorder off, and they literally did it. And if I hadn't noticed the running video that I had on, that I turned on, when I noticed him, I turned on a video camera, and then as I was going halfway down the aisle to follow him to the back of the store, I looked at the video camera and it was shut off, so I stopped. And then I got out my batteries, and then I thought, well, I better check my digital camera, my digital audio recorder too, and they shut that off as well. And so I nipped everything in the bud in reference to catching it, and they seen that I caught it as a result of the other individuals they had placed in the store that were gaslighting me too. So they basically let him then just get out of the store, because they seen that I was replacing batteries. See, when they shut something down that's run on batteries, what they do is when you take the batteries out and then replace them with new ones, or reseat the ones that you have in them, what that does is that literally resets the digital microchips inside that are inside these electronic equipments. See, because the on and off functions, the software that's incorporated within these video cameras and digital audio files, the initial instructions for power on and stuff like that are located in RAM memory, which is ROM memory and RAM memory. Okay, and when you take the battery out, what that does will reseat the instructions. So in other words, whenever I take a battery out of a camera, that like the one I'm shaking right now, it resets the instructions. They go inside the RF filtering and will shut it off by compromising the internal digital functions of the electronic device. But when you take the battery out and put it back in, it resets the functions. And they know this. And they know I know it because I used to work for a computer firm and I took electronics in college. So they know I know what's going on. Okay? And so as a result of me noticing that they shut down my video camera, I went to go put new batteries in it, and that's when they notified him to get the hell out of the store, because after I put new video batteries in the video camera and the digital tape recorder, I went looking for him, and he was already gone. Okay, and another thing they did, they literally took the electronic cart for handicapped people that I use every single time I go into Ralph's. They took it to where it wasn't available by the time I entered the store. And why did they do that? Because they wanted me on foot. Yeah, they didn't want to make it appear this guy was going to assault somebody that was in a disabled chair, and they wanted me on foot to get possible immediate response to him approaching me, yeah, or assaulting me. It would have made him easier for him to assault me, and it would have looked less detrimental to Ralph's and to him if he was assaulting somebody that was in a handicap chair. So they took that away from me, and I had already made video files about how they were going to probably attempt to try that at Walmart one day. Because you got to understand something and be clear. They want to make it look like anything they bring about towards a target is a target's fault. So they literally took the electronic card away and put me on foot. Now, the capability of shutting down electronic devices is clearly mentioned in the remote neural monitoring file that you can find on Google. And I've already made many blogs about how to do that. And if you go to the Informer report, they recently did a video on a guy by the name of Kel Carter. I don't like it too much, but he talks about how they're draining his batteries and his electronic equipment. Understand this and be clear. You can also view how they can compromise electronic equipment by looking at Connie Marshall's YouTube video. She's a target in Louisville, Kentucky. My name is Leslie Williams, and these are the type of schemes that they literally will work and bring about in a tag team fashion to have a person assaulted by a guy they've already had you assaulted by, and then that person will use the excuse, well, she did this because she was taking video pictures of me. I don't know this bitch. Yeah, and then she gets Rouse employees to come in, and then because of the incident is transpiring and causing loud noise, then the Rouse management steps in and bans me because I'm being accused of taking video pictures for no reason, because they staged an incident like this about a month and a half ago, and I caught all that on video tape recorder, and they're being exposed online, and they know it because they're through cyber surveillance. They know what I'm uploading, so they're not doing nothing but staging these people at Ralph's and CVS and Burger King and along my routes when they know I'm going there. And how do they know I'm going there? Because, well, for one, an individual is close by that's in an RV camper that has gaslighted me. He's not even 50 feet away from where I'm at right now. He's in an RV camper, and he's gaslighted me on 3 separate occasions as I've walked up through here, okay? And also through the GPS tracking of your cell phone, okay? And also, is remote neural monitoring in play here? I thoroughly suggest you Google remote neural monitoring, and I thoroughly suggest you look at the recent video Organized Stalking 3 YouTube channel did on remote neural monitoring. If they can monitor you neurally from a remote distance, and they're neurally monitoring your evoked potentials, which are your thoughts, and a target thinks to themselves, I'm going to go to Ralph's or Walmart, and they get up and go, what they do is put these people in Walmart's or Ralph's before you arrive because they know you're going, okay? And they do nothing but wait until you get there and then stage these incidences. This is literally how it operates. Understand this and be clear. Whenever you Google organized stalking at Google and remote neural monitoring, when you view how many responses you'll get, you'll clearly be able to see this technology is being used in combination with organized stalking. And since businesses are used in organized stalking, you can clearly see that they're not doing nothing but working hand in hand to use this technology to surveil a target so they can scrutinize information from a target in order to be able to then put the organized stalking people that they use for the day along a target's path in reference to where a target's going. I gotta go. Today's date is July 5th, 2012. If any incidences happen towards me, concerning me, about me, or against me along any of my routes, especially for the next 30 calendar days, and including at this location, whether it's done at night or in the morning while I'm here or whatever, or on the weekend when I decide to take a day off, because I decided to periodically be here. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California, and the San Diego police are directly involved in this crime. and they will connect with California Highway Patrol or the Sheriff's Department and use them. So the San Diego Police, in reference to them steering this from behind the scenes, is not transparent. Understand this and be clear as well. MTS is totally involved in this expedition, and since I'm using their trolley routes and standing at Old Town waiting for UCSD bus service, where I'm gang stalked on a feverish scale on their bus service, you would not believe what's going on towards me in San Diego. Okay? I'm literally subject to organized stalking tactics, sensitization tactics along all of my routes. They got people walking up to me and threatening me to my face. Okay? Literally threatening me to my face. Okay? And then when they had these incidences planned, they turned down my digital tape recorder that's warning that will catch it on digital audio file as it's transpiring, and my video camera from working. That's what they did on the August 17, 2011 assault at a bus stop. My name is Leslie Williams. I gotta go, but I'm here today to tell you they're also threatening to steal my stuff. Like, say, I'm gonna put it this way. Say if a target is temporarily hiking periodically in San Diego, which is not against the law. I mean, if you're hiking, that's against, if you're hiking in California and you're a grown adult and you have reasons why you're hiking, then let me tell you something right now. Will they come to a target's hiking location by bringing a third party, creating an incident, and then possibly even using anybody in the community to be a witness for it, including the people that are with the person who's creating the incident? It's called reversing the situation. They create an incident and then blame it on the target, and they'll use anybody in the community as a witness. Okay, this is literally the tactics and schemes they're involved in. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. If anything transpires from me from this date and time, July 5th, 2012, at any location I'm at, which totally includes businesses, okay, any business, Jack in the Box, over at Friars and Brazzy Road, Ultrastar Movie Theater, any other business I go into in the area, and including and especially over at Friars Mission Center, Ralph's Grocery Store, where I've been gaslighted and subjected to sensitization tactics by customers, cashiers, management, and supervisors, and the security that they use. Okay? And I'm going to tell you something right now. They'll play a shell game with the security personnel so they can then turn around and say, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I just started here 4 days ago. Literally. And Burger King employers too. And people that come in behaving as customers. This is literally what I'm subjected to along all of my routes. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, go to YouTube and type in gang stalking in San Diego. There's a woman by the name of Sylvia Almarolis. In her YouTube video, she talks about how she's gang stalked at Walmart. I'm gang stalked at Walmart like you would not believe. I gotta go. Today's date is July 5th, 2012. If any problems happen towards me, about me, concerning me, around me, or against me along any of my routes, and also including especially at Hazard Center Trolley Station, on the Green Line trolleys, and definitely at Old Town while I'm waiting for on the sidewalk right next to the rail that separates the sidewalk from Old Town Trolley Station while I'm waiting for the UCSD bus to come and take me to Hillcrest Medical Center, UCSD, and then to UCSD University, which also includes any problems on UCSD buses and their campus. I gotta go. Today's date is July 5th, 2012. My name is Leslie Williams, and I make these prediction files. So in case something does happen, whether it's caught on digital audio file or video file or not, I can literally tell you today that I'm predicting it before it occurs, before I even arrive in these environments. I gotta go. Today's date is July 5th, 2012.